Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are driving on Highway 2000 East-West leg. This is the section of the highway that Trans-Jamaica Highway collects the toll on this road. But have you guys ever wondered who owns the company that collects the toll? Now, when this highway was built, it was a French company who built it and got the concession to collect the toll on the road. That was Trans-Jamaica Highway. A company registered in Jamaica, they got the concession, they collect the toll, and they use that revenue to pay back for the building of the road. But do you guys remember that recently Trans-Jamaica Highway went public? They are now traded on the Jamaica Stock Exchange. So it turns out the government of Jamaica paid $10.152 billion to buy out the French company and all the other companies that had a share in Trans-Jamaica Highway. So the Jamaican government owns Trans-Jamaica Highway 100%. Now, they went to NCB Capital Markets and got a loan or some sort of bank instrument, and they bought out everybody else in Trans-Jamaica Highway. So the Jamaican government owned it 100%. But then the government of Jamaica, through NROC, which is a government agency that controls it, put Trans-Jamaica Highway on the stock exchange. So they sold, I think it was up to 80% of the company to Jamaican investors. So this was in December 2019. Now, when they put out a prospectus, they said they were going to raise the money to pay off the loan they took out from NCB Capital Markets, the $10 billion. And then whatever was left, the government and NROC would decide what to do with. So the company went public and it sold off basically all their shares. So up to 80% of Trans-Jamaica Highway is now owned by Jamaican investors, and they receive a dividends I'm not sure what the cycle is, but they receive a dividends. So that is who owns Trans-Jamaica Highway. Now, Trans-Jamaica Highway got the concession to build the entire Highway 2000 project, but they did not build the entire thing. They gave up their first right basically to the concession to Jamaica North-South Highway Company. So let's look at what Trans-Jamaica Highway collects toll for. So as we said, Highway 2000 was a project to build a highway from Kingston to Montego Bay and from Kingston to Ocho Rios. So Trans-Jamaica Highway was given a 35-year concession to build the highway. And I think it started in either 2001 or 2011. But they also had an option in the contract to extend the concession agreement for another 35 years. So I think we're halfway through the first agreement, the 35-year concession that was signed. They haven't indicated anything about extending it an additional 35 years. So Trans-Jamaica Highway operates the Kingston to Sandy Bay leg of Highway 2000. And this section was renamed the PJ Patterson Highway. So phase 1 had 3 sections, phase 2 had 2 sections. This is the entire Highway 2000 project now. But remember, okay, let's go through all the projects, all the phases, and then we'll tell you which phases Trans-Jamaica operates. So phase 1A was to build a 32.9 kilometer road from Kingston to Sandy Bay. That is done. The toll plaza is up and running, and Trans-Jamaica Highway collects the toll from the Vineyards Toll Plaza. That is the toll plaza for that section. Phase 1A also included 6.5 kilometers of road between Kingston and Portmore. Trans-Jamaica Highway also collects the toll for that road. That road is the Portmore Expressway. Now, Phase 1B was to build 10.5 kilometers of road from Sandy Bay to Maypen, and Trans-Jamaica Highway built that also. So they collect toll from those toll plazas. You also have, those are the main toll plazas, but if you're exiting or coming onto the highway at different points, you might have another toll plaza. So, to summarize, from Kingston to Maypen on Highway 2000 or the PJ Patterson Highway, the toll goes to Trans-Jamaica Highway, which is a company that trades on the stock exchange. So the investors in Jamaica now see that as revenue for their investment. Remember, it started with the French company. The Jamaican government bought them out, and then the Jamaican government put Trans-Jamaica Highway on the stock market, and Jamaican investors purchased shares in it. So the rest of the highway now, the Spanish Town to Ocho-Rios is a Jamaica North-South Highway company, because Trans-Jamaica Highway passed on it and said, we're not interested in building that highway. So the Chinese company collects toll for that one. Now, the highway from Kingston to Montego Bay is being extended from Maypen to Williamsfield in Manchester. But Trans-Jamaica Highway will not be the one collecting the toll for that road. It's going to be the Jamaica North-South Highway Company, because Trans-Jamaica Highway is not building any more roads in Jamaica. So they only collect the toll from Kingston to Maypen. And that is actually the road we're driving on now. This is the Highway 2000 East-West leg, also known as the PJ Patterson Highway. Now, a company was doing some polling this weekend in Mandeville, and one of the questions, or some of the questions, were the name of this highway. So I'm not sure. I did the poll and they asked me, what do I think of the name Trans-Jamaica Highway to name the toll road? And at first I thought they were talking about the section from Maypen to Williamsfield, which is under construction. But afterwards I realized that the Trans-Jamaica Highway has nothing to do with that section. So if they want to name a road Trans-Jamaica Highway, it's probably going to be renaming the PJ Patterson Highway Trans-Jamaica Highway. And they asked questions about a few other changes to the name, but it all comes back to Trans-Jamaica Highway. There's some variation of that name for the name of the highway. So we'll keep you guys updated as to what's going on with that, because that was very, very interesting. But I must say, Trans-Jamaica Highway is doing well. They pay dividends, and the agreement, it's working. Everybody is satisfied, and they seem to be making a profit. All right, guys. Thanks for taking a tour with us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Have a good day.